Hey everybody, Antisocial Dad here. Uh, I'm on vacation, so not doing too much today. It's a couple days. What day is it? It's a couple days after my birthday. See, 43 years old, I'm already remembering what day of the week it is. Old age. It's a kick in the ass. But anyway, I thought maybe it'd be a good idea. See if anybody might be interested in joining me as I already started, but I'm currently seasoning my cigar humidor. So I have here a Case Elegance Octador that I actually won from a game of chance, and we'll leave it at that. It's been a while since I've seasoned it. It's a really nice humidor. I'll show you some pictures of it here on the front side in a few minutes. But I don't know how many of you folks out there smoke cigars. Someone occasionally, fairly often, or more or less. But one thing that's important is storage of your cigars so that they maintain their best flavor. And seasoning your humidor helps give it, not so much a safe environment, an optimal environment to rest in, to maintain the moisture levels necessary for them to, stay nice and supple. Now, I gotta say, one thing I'm not doing properly here is I just have my little bit of cigars just kind of sitting out. Ooh, that's kind of tore up. Ideally, you should maybe put them in an airtight container with some kind of small humidification system. Very popular is a Bovida pack. This little guy right here, it's rated at 69%, and there's 4 grams of crystal solution mixture in here. Pop this in a airtight Tupperware container while you're doing your seasoning of your cigar. Because properly seasoning your cigar humidor can take actually up to a week. I do not do this over the span of a week. I season it. I moisturize the wood, I guess would probably be the best way to describe it. But I do not wait the full recommended week. I am not that patient. Anyway, all that nonsense aside, basically emptied out your humidor. It's you got your wood, cedar, and I'll actually open this up so that we can see inside. Look at this beauty right here. So this is a glass top humidor, so you can see what's going on inside. And I'll go ahead, let's see, right now my humidity is it's actually at 72%. So it's actually not bad. So I kind of like my cigars between 69 and 72%. So right here, it's going to go up even more. And I can actually smell all that moist cedar in there. There's a little tray right here. Lots of humidors have like maybe a little tray in the bottom, such as this one. So I can take out this bottom plate here, and I actually have, this is the lid, but I've got here a little humidification tray. Now, you can see all this kind of shiny, weird stuff that's in there. So, humidification gel. It helps maintain the moisture, hold the moisture in, slowly release it over time. Move that out the way. I'm actually pretty low on crystals. I probably should get some more. But anyway, I've already seasoned actually the inside of the humidor. I wiped it all down using Zcar propylene glycol solution for cigar humidifiers, the premix solution. Basically, it's just cigar humidification fluid. I've already wiped it down. I put it on a paper towel, wiped the whole inside out. I've kind of rearranged the crystals in here. I've put more of the solution in there, and then put the tray back on. Now this guy settles down. This tray came with the Octador. Oh, excuse me. It came with it, so that's in there. I have also wiped the support tray here, and that sets right in its specific spot down there. Okay. All right. Now, yep, all of this is able to wipe down. Just real quick. For instance, just I don't know if you can actually see it that well in the camera, but as I wipe the paper towel, the moistened paper towel, it kind of moistens up the cedar. And what happens is the cedar absorbs some of that moisture and it slowly releases it over time. So let's let that sit there. Close it again. Humidity's back down to 70%. That little bit of time that I've had it open, 2% has dissipated. So I probably should just let this sit for a while. But the Octador also comes with a tiered shelf. So it's a 2-shelf humidor actually. And this little piece right here is a divider, which I can adjust either way. It's really neat. Actually, I already did wipe this down. I give it another wipe and set it back inside. And I know the purists, the elitists, the experts, if any of you guys watch this, please don't hang me, okay? Time for a fresh paper towel. But like I said, yeah, this is probably should do this maybe 2 to 3 times a year, depending, I guess, on the environment that you're in. If you live in a very dry environment, desert area, Arizona, Nevada, you're gonna want to season your humidor probably a lot more often than once or twice a year, depending on just how environmentally controlled your home HVAC system is. There are also electronic humidors where they are contained, plug them in, they've got power. You put in your solution into some kind of machine and it actually keeps your whole thing, automated. That's actually usually what a lot of cigar shops, the brick and mortars, use, and probably online warehouse retailers as well. Let's see, yeah, you can see it as the moisture grabs onto the cedar, or rather the cedar grabs the moisture and just kind of holds onto it. One thing you want to make sure is to try to get every surface of cedar wiped down for optimal efficiency. There we go. All right, so I'll take this, open it back up. I'm gonna go ahead and put my divider in there. Oh, let me turn this around so you can see this. Apologize early for the lighting, but I don't want to tip this because I've already got the solution in there. But on both sides right here is a little lip where the shelf tray sits right on top. I believe this has storage capacity of up to 200 cigars. So now, and see, I don't know if you could tell, but as I had to kind of push down on the lid to help seal it. Earlier, when I opened the lid up, before I started seasoning it, it just kind of slides open. That's how you know it's losing the sealability, the enclosureness. It's losing the enclosureness. I know it doesn't make sense, but here, let's see. Hear it? Listen. Seal. That's a good seal. Right now, yeah, it's holding at a pretty good 70%. So, I know I should not do this, but I'm going to go ahead and place my cigars in there. They get a little high, it's okay. Just have to keep an eye on it. Don't want them to get too high. So what I like to do is kind of spread them out so that the tray, the humidity has a chance to circulate around the entire humidor. Top shelf one. Oh, and I probably should have mentioned a rubber gasket. The Humidor has its own little built-in hygrometer, yes, and thermometer. 70% humidity, 69.9 degrees Fahrenheit, and it sits right up in the front. Rubber grommet helps isolate the interior environment from the exterior, but you can still read it on the outside. Pretty neat. All right, so I've got a Liga Privada here, gift from a friend of mine. No wrapper. Because of that, I like to leave it right there over to try to get the most humidity. All of my other guys here, they are in cellophane. So, oh, yeah. A couple of bad guys I got for Christmas, actually, or was it my birthday? My birthday. Oh yes. A couple of Torpedo Leather Roses. A couple of Toro Fat Bottom Betties. Thank you, thank you. But there we go. A little bit of rearranging here. You know what? They can actually just kind of sit up there. Now, little gift Jamie picked up for me. 2-finger leather cigar holder. Love this thing. It's great. Oh, I may have to keep it out though. I think the moisture is making the leather a bit more supple. So I have to leave it out so I can stiffen back up again. But I did have this actually sitting here to try to absorb some of the odor and the aroma from the cigars. It smells good. It smells like leather and cigars. 69% humidity. Oh, almost forgot. I'm not sure how much life is left in this Boveda pack, but I'm gonna stick it back in here. And the Humidor also came with this little case elegance. Oh my gosh, I'm not even sure what to call this. I guess another humidification dish. I believe that is. So crystals going here, fluid. Take the top off. The plastic crate here is large perforations. So what I like to do is, actually, I like to set this guy. I should probably just set this right here in the middle. Try to help keep the humidity. The humidity. Let's keep the humidity even. I don't know. That's just what my brain is doing now, I guess. So, a little bit of rearrangements. It's fine. There we go. 70%, 70 degrees, 69% humidity. I'm going to keep this like this for a while. Probably just leave it here. Check on it later. I may have to open it up. The humidity gets too high. I may have to reseason some of the wood inside if it gets too low. I don't think it's going to get too low though. I think it's going to do, it might actually get a little bit too high. I may have to open it, but I'm going to let it sit so that the cigars can also absorb some of the moisture as well. The key is balance. I just want to make sure it has a good balance. Too much humidity, your cigars get mold, not good. Too little humidity, they will dry out and crumble. Also not good. Nothing worse than a trash cigar. So, thank you all for joining me. By far, not an expert. Don't take what I say as the be-all, end-all instructions for humidifying your cigar. It's just a quick run through. It's a quick and dirty. It's a Q&D, a quick and dirty. It's a Q&D. Keep your cigar humidors, nice and humid for your cigars. Maintain them. They will last for years, properly maintained. Have maximum flavor. You'll enjoy your smokes a whole lot more. All right. Antisocial Dad here, signing off. Merry Christmas. I hope you all enjoyed your Christmas, and New Year's in a few days away. Hope you all have a great New Year.